Hey, Patriots fans, buckle up because we've got a lot to unpack today, and it's not exactly all sunshine and touchdowns. The biggest headline hitting the New England Patriots recently is the injury to Antonio Gibson, and this one stings. He's out for the rest of the season with a torn ACL, which instantly raises questions about depth, rotations, and how the team is going to adapt moving forward. Now, for casual fans or people who don't follow every snap in Foxborough, you might hear he's the third-string running back. So what's the big deal? But trust me, the situation is far more nuanced than that. Antonio Gibson was contributing in multiple areas, and losing him creates a ripple effect across the roster that you can't ignore. Gibson was more than a backup running back. He was a weapon on special teams, particularly as a kickoff returner, where he has consistently made explosive plays. Right now, he's leading the league in kickoff return touchdowns with one of the longest returns you'll see, 90 yards straight to the end zone. Beyond that, he's averaging 28.5 yards per return, accumulating over 300 yards in total. That's a game-changing asset for the Patriots, someone who can flip field position and energize the team every time he touches the ball. Losing a player like that isn't just about filling a slot on the depth chart. It's about finding someone who can replicate that kind of impact, which is no easy task. So, with Gibson sidelined, the Patriots have a couple of potential paths to consider. One obvious solution is to lean on the existing rotation in the backfield, which currently features Rondre Stevenson and Trayvon Henderson. Henderson, in particular, has shown promise both as a runner and in a hybrid role that could include some return duties. Through the season, he's averaged 4.2 yards per carry and has shown he can handle a decent workload even as the third-string option. He's accumulated over 100 yards on limited carries, with occasional big plays that could have shifted games. Stevenson has more experience and more touches this year, but the combined depth of these three running backs was one of the reasons the Patriots had such a versatile and reliable running game. Losing Gibson is a blow, but it doesn't mean the entire system collapses. It just means adjustments are necessary. One strategy the Patriots could pursue is a redistribution of workload among Stevenson and Henderson while bringing in someone with a specialized skill set in the return game. This would allow Henderson to take on more offensive snaps while minimizing the pressure of returning kicks at the same time. When you start thinking along these lines, a name that comes up is Cordell Patterson. Patterson has a history with Josh McDaniels' system, which is a huge advantage because familiarity with the playbook can significantly shorten the learning curve. He's no stranger to the NFL. His career has been defined by explosive kickoff returns, holding the record for the most kickoff return touchdowns in league history with 9. While he hasn't returned one since 2022, that doesn't mean he's incapable. Age is a factor, no doubt, but experience in high-pressure situations, combined with a skill set tailored for special teams, could make him an intriguing option. He could slide into a hybrid role, providing some offensive snaps as a third-string running back, while taking on a substantial portion of return duties. Another angle the Patriots might explore is players who have been on practice squads or are free agents with prior NFL experience. JaMychal Hasty, for example, has familiarity with the Patriots' offense and has some return game experience. Terrell Jennings, an undrafted free agent from Florida A&M, has flash potential during preseason moments and could be a dark horse candidate to fill part of the gap left by Gibson. These options aren't headline-grabbing like a big trade or signing a superstar, but depth and versatility are exactly what the Patriots need in this situation. There's also the hypothetical scenario of someone like Zach Moss, who is currently a free agent. While a trade or signing like that could make headlines, it may not perfectly fit the specialized role the team is trying to replace. The real challenge is balancing the need for someone who can contribute immediately in the return game with someone who can handle backfield duties effectively without compromising the offensive rotation. The discussion around Gibson's absence also brings into focus the value of depth in the NFL. On many teams, a player like Gibson could be considered a second-string option or even a starter in certain situations. The Patriots were fortunate to have him available in this hybrid role, blending running back duties with special teams contributions. Now, the coaching staff faces a strategic decision. Do they find a replacement who mimics Gibson's multifaceted skill set, or do they adapt the roster to maximize the strengths of the remaining players and supplement with a specialist? Either way, it's a delicate balance, and the choices made over the next few weeks could influence the trajectory of the season. It's also worth noting that this situation underscores the importance of coaching strategy and personnel management. Players like Trayvon Henderson and Rhamondre Stevenson will likely see a shift in their responsibilities, taking on additional snaps in the backfield. Meanwhile, new or returning players in the kick return role will need to acclimate quickly to the Patriots schemes. Experience, timing, and chemistry become critical factors, especially in high-stakes games where a single explosive return can change momentum. In this sense, someone like Patterson, who has both a history in the league and familiarity with the coaching staff, could provide immediate value that a less experienced player might take weeks to develop. Gibson's injury isn't just a numbers problem, it's a tactical problem. The Patriots need to evaluate every facet of their game plan, from offensive snaps to special teams rotations, to ensure continuity and maintain effectiveness. In a league where field position and explosive plays often decide close games, losing a player who can consistently create those opportunities forces a creative approach. Every decision matters, whether it's adjusting the snap counts, selecting the right free agent, or redistributing carries among the current roster. The next few weeks will reveal how adaptive the Patriots can be in responding to this challenge. And let's be honest, fans, this is the kind of situation that tests not just players, but the entire organization. It's a chance to see how flexible the roster is, how well the coaching staff can strategize on the fly, and how emerging players step into bigger roles. Injuries are part of football, but the response often defines a season. Gibson's absence is unfortunate, but it also opens a window for someone else to rise, whether that's Henderson solidifying his role, Stevenson taking more of a lead, or a new addition like Patterson or Hasty making an immediate impact. This is the kind of challenge that makes football so unpredictable and thrilling. How a team adjusts in real time can reveal a lot about its character and resilience. All right, Patriots fans, now that we've dissected the Antonio Gibson situation and explored the possible options for shoring up the backfield and return game, let's shift gears a little and take a closer look at some of the other stories unfolding this season. Football isn't just about injuries. It's also about surprises, breakout performances, and those remember when moments that make a season unforgettable. And man, this year has already given us more than a few of those. Remember when people were questioning Will Campbell? The whispers were everywhere before the season even started. His arms are too short. He can't handle pass protection at the NFL level. He's not built for this. Fast forward to today, and Campbell has completely flipped that narrative. In a primetime matchup where everyone expected him to struggle against elite pass rushers, he was absolutely dominant. 40 pass-blocking snaps, 0 sacks allowed, 0 quarterback hits, and just 2 hurries. His pass block efficiency was off the charts, and he led the team in true pass block grade with numbers that would make any offensive line coach smile. People were nitpicking his physical attributes, doubting his ability to translate collegiate success to the pros, and now he's proving that heart, technique, and preparation matter just as much, if not more, than measurable attributes on paper. Campbell has become a cornerstone of the Patriots' offensive line, quietly making huge contributions while the spotlight often shines on the skill positions. Then there's Andy Galis, the kicker who initially faced skepticism from fans and analysts alike. Everyone questioned the decision to bring him on board, worried about consistency, and debated whether the Patriots had made a mistake letting other kickers go. Yet here we are, and Galis has been nothing short clutch. He's 7 for 8 on field goals this season, including 2 for 2 for beyond 50 yards. His range, accuracy, and ability to deliver under pressure, like that game-winning kick against the Buffalo Bills, have been invaluable. Sure, extra points haven't been perfect, but the overall production and confidence he brings to special teams is a major asset. Remember when people doubted him? Yeah, now it's hard to imagine the Patriots' kicking game without him. He's quietly becoming a reliable piece of the puzzle, and moments like these highlight the importance of giving players the chance to prove themselves over time rather than writing them off after the first few games. Beyond individual performances, this season has reminded us why football is such a dynamic, unpredictable sport. It's the small moments that accumulate into defining storylines. The way a third-string running back steps up, the way a lineman shuts down a defensive star, the way a kicker nails a clutch field goal, all of these moments build the narrative of a team's journey. The Patriots have been full of these subtle but powerful storylines. Players like Henderson and Stevenson are adapting to increased workloads. Campbell is excelling in the trenches, and Galus is quietly cementing his status as a reliable option. The combination of these individual contributions creates a momentum that's hard to measure but impossible to ignore when evaluating the team's overall performance. And let's not forget the mental and emotional aspect of football. Fans often focus on stats and highlights, but there's a layer of resilience and adaptability that defines a team's identity. The Patriots have faced injuries, roster changes, and external skepticism, yet the response on the field has been disciplined and methodical. Every snap, every rotation, every adjustment reflects a culture of preparation and professionalism. It's easy to get lost in star names or single plays, but the underlying consistency is what often separates contenders from pretenders. This season, despite the challenges, the Patriots have shown that they can adjust, adapt, and find ways to remain competitive. That's the kind of intangible strength that doesn't always make the headlines, but becomes clear when you watch the team week after week. Speaking of adjustments, the remember when moments this season have been fascinating to track. Fans love them because they highlight how quickly perceptions can change. One week, a player is doubted, and the next, they're proving the critics wrong with performances that command attention. Well, Campbell and Galus are perfect examples, but this concept extends across the roster. Young players stepping into bigger roles, mid-tier players producing standout plays, and even unexpected contributors on special teams. All of these narratives feed into the larger story of the Patriots season. Remember when a player seemed like a marginal option, only to emerge as a key contributor in a critical game? That's exactly what we're seeing over and over, and it keeps fans engaged and analysts constantly reevaluating their predictions. Before we continue, don't forget to subscribe to Patriots Hub and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest updates on our New England Patriots. And don't be shy. Share your thoughts on the news in the comments below. Whispers are swirling around Gillette Stadium as the New England Patriots find themselves in the midst of what could be one of the most unsettling locker room crises in recent memory. Sources close to the team claim that rookie quarterback Drake May has reportedly refused to take the field alongside wide receiver Kendrick Bourne, sparking immediate concerns about team chemistry and the Patriots' on-field performance. While neither May nor Bourne have publicly commented on the situation, insiders suggest that tension between the two has been simmering for weeks, and the decision not to play together may reflect deeper issues than just personal differences. The Patriots, known historically for their disciplined locker room culture under Bill Belichick, are now facing what could be a potentially destabilizing situation. League analysts are already speculating about the ripple effects. Could this tension influence play calling, affect the team's offensive rhythm, or even trigger a mid-season trade? Some speculate that May's refusal may stem from on-field disagreements during practice sessions, while others suggest personality clashes may be at the core. Either way, the drama is threatening to overshadow the team's preparation as the Patriots aim for a playoff push this season. Fans have taken to social media to express both shock and curiosity, with hashtags trending around hashtag Patriots drama and hashtag May-Bourne conflict. Merchandise sales featuring Bourne reportedly saw a minor spike, though it remains unclear whether the interest is supportive or merely fueled by the gossip. Former players have chimed in, offering contrasting opinions. Some emphasize the need for professional discipline, while others hint that the situation could be a strategic power move by the young quarterback trying to assert control over the offense. While the Patriots organization has yet to issue a formal statement, insiders hint that management is working behind the scenes to mediate the conflict. Will May relent, or will Bourne be the one asked to step aside? The coming weeks promise to be tense, with every practice and game potentially magnifying this internal battle. One thing is certain, in New England, the rumor mill never sleeps, and the BOURNE saga could become one of the season's defining off-field stories. That's it for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay updated with exclusive news about our New England Patriots, be sure to subscribe to Patriots Hub and hit that like button. We can't wait to hear your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next video.